welcome. This is the intuitive reading for February. And how have you been getting on? What's been going on in your world? Last month we were guided that there were big changes coming, big changes, if I remember rightly. So what have you been noticing? What's been showing up in your reality? What are you choosing to invite into your reality? And what have you really started to let go of and see the things that haven't been serving you? So do feel free to drop some comments below and let us know. So let's tap it. Actually, before I start shuffling, I got this beautiful little gift from a dear friend of mine. She made me a little energy clearer. So it's got beautiful stones in it, a dragonfly, and this amethyst at the top. So let's clear the energies. Nice. And all right, hello. My little dog come to say hello. You're going to get involved in the reading? Come on then, you can help me. All right, so before I start shuffling, I invite you to place your hands on your heart and just start long, deep cleansing breaths in through the nose and out of the mouth. Really just grounding and centering yourself in the body. Letting go of any thoughts of the day. And just being here now. Breathe and receive. And in this calm space, I invite you to just set a soft intention, what it is you would like to receive guidance on for the month ahead. And just keep your attention on your intention. I'm just going to shuffle the cards. Okay, let's see what comes through. Alright, so as always we're going to go clockwise around the board. I'm already pulling 2 for this position. And so I'm just going to lay them out and then we'll go through them all. Wow. Okay. Well, first of all, I'm just drawn to all the beautiful colours lighting up the board. So it does tell me that we've made some big shifts. Yeah. All right, let's begin. So first came out was 30. And this position represents how we currently see ourselves. And 30 is a mastery number of 3. And it's about, being able to create when we're not really sure of the outcome. Often when we're in our kind of human selves, we don't want to take the next step until we know it's going to be a positive outcome. And actually, part of the key to being a conscious creator is, having your idea, being inspired by an idea, and then just taking that first step without needing to know, all the answers. So 30, we're really starting to embody that a bit more, or master that, I should say, a bit more, and just trusting that we're receiving support from the void, from that space. So when we are creating, there is sometimes that space we just need to give it before it comes in. And so that's really key to just being able to hold that, that higher frequency of being able to stay in that space until it comes through. And so for clarity, I pulled another card and we got 27, which is also a master number. And it's about, kind of what we were saying here, being able to hold our home frequency, being able to hold that space where we're just creating and then waiting for it to come in without getting caught up in fears and worries and doubts. So 27 is really confirming that, and it's a mastery of 9, and 9 is all about seeing everything in divine perfection. Being able to successfully complete a project and coming from higher states of consciousness. So we're really starting to kind of neutralize, experiences of duality and really attuning to higher frequencies as we create. Okay, so moving on, we are on position, so this is Scar, and this represents what is being reflected to us in the outside world. And that could be through, family, friends, colleagues. And we have 24, which is just beautiful. It's like we've been riding this wave, and, it's all sparkling. So it kind of tells me that, we're really starting to master these energies and shift through our denser levels of consciousness and raise up. So 24 is a master number of 6, which is all about, being more connected with our guides and our angels and our soul family, and then being able to connect with others from that higher state beyond our human conditioning. And so then when we can hold that divine reflection, we invite in those higher frequency relationships. And so this brings us nicely to this position and to the number 2, because 2 is all about partnerships and collaborations. And here we're being asked to look at, consider what is happening, or maybe what's going on behind the scenes that maybe I'm not quite aware of, and just tapping into that deeper consciousness. And it'll be around partnerships and collaborations. So really like tuning in to which ones are serving you and supporting your goals. And then we pulled a 20. I always think it looks a bit like an angel here. And again, we've got these beautiful colours all coming in. And again, 20 is about relationships, but it's a master number of 2. And it's really telling us that, the support we're receiving to build improved relationships or more loving relationships, we're getting that support. And so again, it's reminding us that if we keep coming from what we want to experience, and then allow that just to, in that pause, in that void, allow it to come through in ways that maybe you can't quite imagine in your own mind. So be open to, higher energies, higher experiences coming through. And so for clarity, we pulled 13. And 13 is embodiment of 4. 4 is all about having a new foundation and a new structure from which to build. So as we've been saying, if we want to shift and create higher frequency relationships, we're then having this opportunity here of being supported to anchor that in and then start creating new experiences from this new higher frequency. And so, we're kind of spiraling up, recognizing where things may be showing up in our worlds again, that perhaps we think, actually, I think I'm done with this. I don't really want to keep experiencing this. And then we're consciously choosing to experience a higher frequency, a higher experience. So it's really beautiful, really lovely. And then, so moving on to particles of possibility. And so what is possible when we really pay attention to what it is we're creating, particularly in our partnerships. And what we get is 9. And so 9 is all about living from that higher expanded state of consciousness, where we can successfully and confidently move through our creations, our projects, working with other people from a higher state of each of us coming from a higher space where we can see each other beyond any programming, any childhood conditioning. So it's really beautiful. And then so by doing that, here we arrive at the particles of probability. And so the probable outcome is that we become the master creator of our lives. We're much more conscious on the choices that we're making that are supporting our desires and our, intentions. And so by staying in this higher frequency, we're moving through life with greater ease, and magnetically able to attract those supportive, loving, kind relationships in various areas of our life. So nice. I think this is a great month. I feel like we've been coming through sort of some heavy energies towards the end of last year and out into this new year, and now we're kind of opening up to a more kind of humanitarian, compassionate way of living and seeing others in our reality, and also how we show up in our reality. So I think that's really beautiful. So before we code, we're going to grab the I Am cards and just ask for a suitable I Am statement to support us in holding this new high frequency, and that we can just call on every day to help us, hold that frequency. Okay, let's see. I am successful. I bring my brilliance into everything I do. Love it. Love it. So let's read from the book. What have we got? Okay, short one today. So, and again, if you want, you can just close your eyes and connect in with your heart. And it says, I raise my vibration. I live from my heart. I embrace the highest perspective. I bring my brilliance into everything I do. I create my life from the divine intelligence within my heart. From this place, I cannot fail. I am most successful when I follow divine guidance and fully express my soul's essence. Today, I celebrate my success with a grateful heart. I love that. So you can affirm aloud, I am successful. I follow divine guidance. That is really nice. And I think, if we can keep tapping into that, and we might drop out of it, and that's okay, but if we keep tapping into that, whatever starts to show up in our reality, we're going to be coming from that more heart-centered, grounded space, and from that space, we're able to make more conscious, informed choices, and shifting out of that autopilot that we've perhaps been operating in for some time. Nice. So let's code. So placing our hands on our hearts and just breathing in again this beautiful light, white blue light, in through the nose, down the spine, out the mouth. And just receiving this code, knowing that it's going to help us in this shift and holding a higher frequency. And so this code is 3, 9, 6, 2, 2, 4, 9, 22, 1. So just breathe that in. And just imagine it's coming into the ascended DNA within the pineal gland. and it activates the ionic grid and the electrons, spinning the hydrogen atoms in every cell of the body to hold this new high frequency, this new divine code to support us throughout this coming month. Nice, it felt really light. So, hope you enjoyed that. And of course, if you'd like your own reading or if you would like some personal support on your journey, do check out the links below. And there's also some group offerings, so check it out, see what maybe resonates with you, and I will see you in a class, or I'll see you back here next month. Have a great month ahead. Bye for now.